Good morning.
Good morning.
Talking about starting a new year. When we love someone, family, friends, what are some ways that we can show them we care? We can call them on the phone, we can talk to them, we can hang out with them, we can do nice things for them. We don't always need a grand gesture to show our love. Just being with someone is all you need sometimes. Spending time with them, talking to them. Let's suppose that someone lives on the other side of the world. How can you talk to that person? In today's world, I have a love-hate relationship with technology, but it's great. Years ago, when my Uncle John Jr. served in the military, the only way of communicating back with his mom and his family was through letters, and sometimes it could take weeks before you would get one of those letters. And thankfully, we have a book full of letters that my grandmother kept from him that we can pass down from generation to generation. But now we don't really always write letters anymore, right? We have the technology to talk to people halfway across the globe. We can call them on our phones, chat whenever we want. We can use Skype or even FaceTime them so we see their face right there on the screen. Cell phones have only been around for a few decades, and a video chat is even newer than that. But when it comes to talking to God, we have always had the necessary technology. It's called prayer. Prayer is just talking with God. We just open our mouth and we talk to Him. Whatever's on our hearts or whatever's in our minds, we can tell Him what we need, share the things that have worried us, or we can just shoot the breeze and enjoy time with Him. We can listen also for what He has to say to us and for what He wants for us in our lives. Well, with cell phones, we can talk anywhere, anytime with our family and friends around the world. With prayer, we can talk to God anywhere and anytime. No special calling plan is needed. What comes to mind when you think of the new year? Maybe you think about New Year's parties, staying up past midnight on New Year's Eve, watching on television as the ball drops in Times Square, and all the people counting down, 10, 9. That's always fun. I can't make it up that late nowadays. I sound asleep. Many people look at the new year as a new beginning. It's a chance to turn over a new leaf and make some positive changes in our lives. That's why some people create a list of New Year's resolutions. Adults resolve to lose weight and get in shape. Some learn new languages, to break a bad habit like smoking, and some people might even say, I'm going to travel more. Grown-ups don't have to be the only ones to make New Year's resolutions. Today, we're going to talk about one great thing you can put on your list to do this new year. It's prayer. Prayer is communicating with God. It's our way to stay connected with Him. It's one of the most important parts of our Christian life. And it's one of those things most of us, kids and adults, sometimes fail to do enough. But we can change that. One small change can make a huge difference in your life. Colossians 4:2 says, devote yourself to prayer, being watchful and thankful. This year, let's resolve to pray more. Let's make it our number one resolution to pray more. And as we pray, we can ask God to help us do a few things that will make this world, as we live in it, a better place. We can ask God to change us to have better manners, to have better morals, to respect others, for others, and ask God to give us character. Common sense, it's a superpower. Some people don't have it, but I do. Pray that we will trust others. Pray that we will have patience with others, that we will have more integrity, and that we will show more love for mankind. Through these prayers, we can to help the sick, the homeless, the helpless, and the lost. We can make this world a better place in 2020 for all of us through God's strength and through His guidance as we pray. Today, we're going to say, Happy New Year of Prayer. And as we close, we'll stand and say the Lord's Prayer, because that is how He taught us to pray. And I'm going to give you a little, I can pray every day in 2020. It's Monday through Saturday through Sunday, and you can write your prayers, who you want to pray for, what you're praying about, and it gives you a guide.